everybody. Come on in for a great show. YouTube, Periscope, diamondsilk.com, Chatdit, CHATDIT. Come on in for a great show. Let's have a little chat. Let's talk. I know that, sometimes we just pop in, but we're going to have a great show. Come on in. I don't even want to prolong the time.
Well, don't prolong the time.
Okay. Are we ready to start? Get this party started?
Ready.
Okay. Hit it, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome to Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live with your host Diamond and Silk and Silk Silk.
Diamond, Diamond.
Oh my God, what a long weekend you all. Did you all enjoy? Oh my God, and plug up my computer.
Oh.
Did you all enjoy your 4th of July
you
weekend?
Need that plugged up.
I do. So
hold on one second. Hold on. I'm going to do one thing.
What you going to do?
I'm going to help you out.
You going to save me?
Stay right there.
Okay.
Stay right there.
Okay.
Stay right there. Stay right there. You all know that we are co-producers of this movie.
That's right.
We are co-producers of this movie that's going to be coming out, you all. And here we want you all to take a look at
this here.
This here is going to say, and we're going to talk about our new platform. Okay,
right.
Here we go.
Hey y'all, join us on Chatdit. That's CHATDIT.com. Chatdit, CHATDIT.com. We want to see your face in the place.
I'm afraid to drive.
I'm J.T. Clark. Well, it's good to know you, Mr. Clark. My company.
I feel like at any moment somebody is going to attack.
You're going to have to develop a personal relationship with our Savior, Jesus Christ.
I'm in pain, my dad.
Haven't I served you? Why are you doing this to me?
She was adamant about seeking a vehicular manslaughter charge against Miss Martin.
Tell that to the deceased, to their families, to my son.
I haven't forgiven him. I want the guy prosecuted.
I think you mean persecuted.
That's just the way it goes.
Okay, you all. Okay, thank you.
And you know that movie is going to be in theaters. Actually, they moved the time to July 31st, you all. It's called My Brother's Crossing. It's a magnificent movie, and you all need to make sure, get yourself prepared to go out and go see this phenomenal movie, My Brother's Crossing, okay?
Yes, My Brother's Crossing. Also, don't forget that we have a book coming out in August of 2020. If you have not pre-ordered the book, please make sure you do so. So go to diamondandsilkbook.com. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Come on in.
Come on.
Come on a little closer.
Come on.
Because we got something to tell you.
That's right.
Now, y'all know we just finished the last chapter of our book called Uprising.
That's right.
Which is due out on August the 18th. Go to diamondandsilkbook.com to pre-order right now.
That's right.
But wait. There's more. Now, we already know that old Jim Crow Joe said we ain't black.
What?
But the last time we checked, we black.
That's right.
And you know what?
What?
We have a message for old Jim Crow Joe. Just because we're black, it don't mean we have to vote Democrat.
That's right.
Maybe we can teach old Jim Crow Joe a thing or two. So in this book, we write about our truth. And in case you forgot, let me remind you again.
Yeah.
The name of the book is Uprising. Who in the hell says you can't ditch and switch?
That's right.
So we done already woke up America. Maybe it's time to wake up Jim Crow Joe and these Democrats.
Maybe.
Maybe it's time for you all to experience the awakening of Diamond and Silk.
Maybe.
So now you don't get to judge us based on what somebody said about us. Now you can read it for yourself.
That's right.
So pre-order the book at diamondandsilkbook.com. That's diamondandsilkbook.com. Okay, so thank you so much. You know what, Silk? Thank you for saving me.
Yes.
Thank you for showing that preview of the book. So diamondandsilkbook.com. And also, we still have the tour going on. Everything has been moved to the end of the year.
Yeah.
So you can go to chitchattour.com to get your tickets. And don't forget to join our new social media platform, Chatdit. That's CHATDIT.com.
Yes.
Okay, so we have, how was you all 4th? This, you know, I really enjoyed my 4th. We spent it with family.
Yes.
And I just enjoyed it this year. You know, with everything that's going on in our country, I enjoy my family. I enjoy being with them and spending time with them. And I hope you all do too. It's time to get closer to your family because with what the sinister left is trying to do to us and our country as a whole, as Americans, as human beings.
As human beings.
The tyranny that they're trying to bring and put
The
upon
divide.
us. It is
It's sick.
it's very sickening and
Yeah.
it's very sad. And the sad part of it all, Silk, is that you have some people that don't even understand what's going on because they're so used of listening to the mainstream media.
Yeah.
And another thing about it is that when you have even conservative media joining in with the mainstream media, some conservative media, joining in with the mainstream media to push a nasty narrative when you know that something's not right.
Right.
When you know that the right questions are not being asked.
Right.
When you know that they're sitting up there as journalists and they understand that this ain't right. But if it ain't right, why you reporting it? See, there is a
Going
scripture, along with it.
Yeah.
There's a scripture in the Bible that says, for the love of money.
Yeah.
Not money, but the love of money
love of
is
money.
the root of all evil. And the reason why I say that is because they sit there on their soapboxes. You make your millions. You look like prunes, but you ain't doing nothing but telling the public lies.
Lies, lies, lies.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do that. No.
We don't know how to do it.
I'm going to have to go head on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to be the one to tell the naked, nasty, low down, gutter written truth.
That's right.
That's just us. Okay.
That's
okay.
us.
So I just, it's look.
Do your
you all.
disclaimer.
So first of all, let me thank you for the disclaimer.
You're welcome.
Yeah. First of all, we are not journalists. We're not robotic talking heads. We're truth tellers.
That's right.
We're not no doctor. We're not psychologists.
Nope.
We're not epidemiologists.
Nope.
We're not scientists. We're not any of that.
Dr. Fauci
We ain't
and
we not. That's not us.
none of that.
We're just diamond and silk
Diamond
truth
and silk,
tellers.
yep.
And everything that we say is our opinion.
Our opinion.
And the Constitution give us the right to have that opinion because of our First Amendment rights.
That's right.
Okay? And so today we have an opinion about some things. And some of these things we pull things where they are factual.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. And we're going to share that truth, our opinion, and anything that's factual with you.
All right.
You like how that sounds,
I
girl?
love how that sounds. I
All
love
right.
how you broke it on.
Hey, everybody out there. I miss you all. I love you all.
babies.
Hey, Lorenzo for Long Island. Oh, my God. Thank you, baby. You
Hey,
rock, too.
Donna.
Oh, my God. All of you all rock. Oh, I love you,
Jan.
too, Daryl. I love all of you all. And I miss y'all, too.
Yes.
So very, very much.
Yes.
Oh, somebody said, oh, okay. Well, we'll put them on next time.
Yes.
Maybe they'll put a sale on the... maybe the next time we come on, we'll have the Trump pins on, and they'll do a sale like they did the shirt.
Yeah.
But I think all them shirts about sold out.
Yeah. There's still a few more over there.
Okay. All right.
And get them.
And Belinda, you know, it's sad that you have to call your sisters names. But we understand, because you don't have no Melinda. Where's she at? Belinda. Miss Mitchell, it's sad that you claim. See, you got to understand, they infiltrating everything.
Right.
They've infiltrated every level of our governments. They even infiltrate on here as a Diamond and Silk fan, a top fan.
Yeah.
But she called her sisters names. But that's because she don't have respect for herself. See, when Belinda Mitchell can love herself as, I don't know if this girl white or black or light skinned or whatever she is, as a person, as a human being, then she will love others. She would know you don't call your sisters out of her name. Right. So shame on you, Belinda. You hate yourself. And when you hate yourself, you hate everybody else. That's why you call your sisters out of their name. You didn't have to block Belinda.
I did not block her. I did not block her at all. What I did is turn your phone off.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. It kept beeping and buzzing.
Oh,
remember?
somebody ringing me.
That's okay. I got you covered.
So,
look,
Belinda,
I'm saving the day for you,
every time I want to get into something,
yes,
I have to go out and see. This is when you're trying to lead them off what we call that plantation. Off this plantation that's still trying to push slavery, globalism, and the one world order in our face. It's so hard for people like Melinda, Galinda, whatever her name is. Belinda, it's hard for people like her. She'll call your name because she's so used to being in the field.
Yes. She's like the gatekeeper.
That's right. No. She's a field one.
She's a field.
She ain't even in the house. She's in the fields. She like it when that hot sun is beaming down on her. She like that food. She like it when the slave master is whipping you and won't let you go back to work.
Won't even let you have a cool glass of lemonade.
She like that food. But the rest of you all, leave Melinda behind. Miss Mitchell right there. Belinda, leave her behind right there in the fields. We got to get up out of here.
That's right.
We got to get up out of here. Leave her in the back of the bus. Have several seats.
Yes. We'll leave her in the hot sun. Maybe that,
and maybe
some vitamin D in
she need to stop playing with mustard. How about you play catch up? It's time for you to catch up to what's going on.
Oh yeah,
because your mind has been bewitched. Who bewitched your mind? What's that girl name? Belinda.
Yeah.
Miss Mitchell. Don't you ever call your sisters out of their name.
Don't you ever?
You know why? Because I will never call you out of yours. You should be ashamed of yourself to be a grown woman and disrespect people, especially women.
Yeah,
we should be there for each other.
Yeah, that's
Belinda,
another thing I noticed.
Whatever her name is,
that you have a lot of women or individuals on the left that call themselves women and supposed to be for women. And all of these other different things. And what happens is they tear down other women.
Jamie said, way to treat a sister, leave her behind instead of educating and killing with kindness. Jamie, I'm sorry. Some people we gonna have to leave them behind. You know why? Because they don't want to play catch up. They still stuck on mustard. They don't want to play catch up.
Yeah.
I need you to catch up. You should know what time it is when you have these Democrat governors and mayors want to keep your state shut down. Won't allow you to go back to work based off a virus that's a 98% recovery rate. The mortality rate is low. Won't allow children to go back to school. And want everybody to wear masks, but they don't make you wear masks for no common cold. So I don't have time. Listen, I don't have time to sit and baby some of y'all asses.
That's right.
I need you to wake up.
You're supposed to be grown.
Belinda, if she's a top fan, she should have already been woke.
That's right.
You don't address me. If I address you with I love you and hello, you don't address me by calling me names.
That's right.
You disrespectful somebody.
That's right.
But you do that because you don't have respect for yourself, Miss Belinda.
That's right.
That's why you do that.
That's
and
right.
when you learn how to have respect for yourself, When you learn how to stop shooting that mess up in your face.
That's right.
When you learn how to stop going to every liquor store and drinking like a fish.
And sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry.
When you learn how to stop going along with the liberal ideology that have shown you how to literally destroy your sisters because you don't like yourself. When you learn how to do that. When you learn how to stop that. Then we can have respect for you.
That's right.
Then we can come and show you. But who's bewitched your mind?
Yeah.
Because I can't convince you because you done already been convinced by these liberals. They taught you how to do that.
But she's over here for a reason.
That's right.
Why are you here?
So we'll let you just hear us.
Yeah.
But you shut up on this platform.
Yeah, she know
because you're disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because if you call us out of our name, you'll call somebody else on this feed out of their name.
Yes.
Miss Belinda. What's this child name?
Belinda.
Whatever her name is.
Belinda.
Now I have to take a whole 10 minutes.
Yes.
To go off on Miss Belinda.
Belinda straight.
Whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Whatever. I love you. And that's right. We don't, and normally what I say is, whenever I have anything to say, I try not to call people names. I'll say, you're ignorant. Because
that's
ignorant
right.
means unlearned. And a lot of people don't know.
And you know, I have a habit of calling people dumb whenever they do that to me. But I've learned that they're not dumb. They're ignorant. That means that they're unlearned to what I know. But that don't mean that they're wrong. And with the way that they know about whatever, they feel about whatever, that's their opinion.
And listen,
but don't encroach upon my opinion.
Listen, if Belinda would have said, listen, girls, I don't too much care for y'all, but this, and this, we can have a conversation. But you can't start a conversation off with your sisters by calling your sisters out of their
But
names.
a lot of times, Diamond, people like that call people out of their name up front because they have no facts to back that.
Or because they have low self-esteem.
Or
they don't
have low
understand that
self-esteem.
self-esteem start with you. And this
so they'll put you down to try to feel.
There's a viciousness in this country that women like to destroy other women when they feel threatened.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel threatened by Diamond Silk. Diamond don't want your man, boo. Now, a lot of them come from me. They write me. A lot of them want to marry me, but I ain't after your man. I ain't after your money. I don't want nothing that you have, boo boo. I'm just trying to enlighten you because in case if you ain't living up under a rock or sitting at home getting fat as hell because they won't let you out, there's something sinister and sick happening in this damn country.
That's going to affect all of our lives,
including yours.
No matter if you're black, white, pinstripe, polka dot, or plaid.
That's right.
It don't matter if you're conservative or liberal.
Come on.
It's going to affect all of us if we all don't wake the hell up.
Yeah.
Including you, Belinda.
Including you, baby.
That's right.
So I have to take time out to school you. Now, whoever said, oh, you have to kill her with kindness, you see all the time I'm taking with Belinda?
We did it in a kind way.
I ain't no psychologist, and you see how I have to deal with it?
Yes.
Imagine what the police officers have to deal with this, people with mental illness and people that have issues and just don't understand. Imagine if we lived in a country where we can respect each other despite our differences, despite the fact that we may not agree politically.
Right.
Imagine if we can live that kind of way, because that's what's missing.
Yes.
Respect.
Yes.
I respect you, and we don't block you. We allow you on our platform. At least respect us. Hello, ladies. Now, I don't agree with this, but this, and this.
That's right.
You don't start nothing up by calling your sisters out of our names, because you may need your sisters one day. They may go lock you up.
Yep.
And you may need us to advocate to get your behind out. So you be cautious.
That's right,
how
Belinda.
you talk to your sisters.
Belinda.
Be cautious, boo-boo. Now.
You want to get started, or you want to keep on talking?
Honey, I will go on. You know what? Now my mother will beat your ass.
Yes, mama will beat you down.
But my father will talk to you in such a way.
Right.
You didn't want to do it no more.
Right.
You didn't want to do it no more.
He would talk to you while he just give you a little hit on the hand.
Daddy didn't beat on us like that.
But
he would talk to you because you don't want to do no mess like that.
And it seemed like that would hurt more
than mother. Come here, I'm going to get you. You see what I'm saying? That's right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And guess what? What's her name? Belinda. We still love you.
That's right.
But go find you some respect.
That's right. And then come back over here.
Then you get yourself
so that you can hear.
Now listen to this here. And Belinda, while you finding some respect, go in the refrigerator and see if you can find something. Look in the wash machine or something like that.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you about what's going on. So I know you all been hearing about all of a sudden there's been a spike in these COVID-19 cases. Right?
Yes.
And I really want to talk about that because oftentimes, remember 2 shows ago when I said how people listen to the subliminal messaging, and they keep before our eyes. We believe what we see, what we hear. If we keep seeing it enough, we start to believe it. Right.
That's right.
And so the media, what did they keep before us? They kept the numbers of deaths. They never told us the numbers of recovery.
Yeah.
But what they're not telling you is that it is a 98% recovery rate and the mortality rate is low. Right. Now, that is not a time for us to just relax because we know something is out there. Right. You still need to wash your hands. Keep your hands out of your face.
Right.
But you finna say something, Sil?
No, I was just going to say that in the midst of all of what you're saying, we still have to live.
We still have to live, just like if you have the flu, just like if you have the common cold.
Yes.
Okay. So we were doing our research, and we came across something when it comes to COVID, how some of the stuff has been changed, and we wanted to go over that.
If Did you want me to show that?
Yeah,
now?
Can you show that?
Certainly.
It's the new probable case definition. Now, this is what they're doing in Texas. And this case study, this is how they're doing in Texas, and we suspect, or we can allege, this is probably how they're counting cases, probably across the whole country. Okay, so with probable cause, for example, if a confirmed case, if somebody has COVID-19 or have this here virus, and they confirm it, they are counted as 1. But then they add 16 probables to that 1, making that 1 case 17 cases.
Wow.
And that's what's causing a spike in the numbers.
Okay.
Come on.
I know what you just said.
Come on,
but I want to make sure I got this right.
What I just said.
So you're saying if one person took the test and is confirmed positive for COVID-19, right? All right. One person. What they're doing is counting 16 more people onto that one person as a probable
cause,
meaning a possibility.
No, hold on. Because somebody said if we talk softer, they will watch.
Okay.
Let's calm it down for Becky. For Becky.
Becky in the back.
For Becky in the back.
Well, tell Becky in the back.
Because we're trying to talk.
Down.
That's all she got. She don't understand that.
Okay.
And that's how ignorance creep in.
Okay.
Because you forget. See, it's something that creeped in our country that we lose in our minds here.
It's something we can do.
Common sense say, wait a minute. If they too loud.
It's too loud.
Let me cut down my volume.
Turn the volume down.
That's all you got to do.
Just turn it down.
So, that's right, Phil.
Okay.
So, if it's one case. That one person is confirmed positive.
That's right.
That's one case. In Texas, what they're doing is adding 16 more cases as probable cause cases, adding it to that one confirmed case, making that 17 cases instead of 1 case.
But the other 16 people
ain't never been seen, ain't never been tested, or any of that.
Oh. Are you serious?
Okay, now. So go ahead. Come on.
So that means that if there's 1,000 confirmed cases.
Okay, come on.
Times, added additional 1,600. That means that's 1,700.
No, 17,000. That's right.
That's 17,000 cases that's been added to this. And so now when you hear about the numbers spiking up.
Right.
That creates the spike.
Now, according to what we found out, I believe that this was changed back in May, the protocol on how it is counted.
The middle of May.
Middle of May.
Yeah.
Can you explain, because people started trying to call us out, well, they did this in May, this is July.
Okay,
can you sort of explain why you think...
Yeah. So with them doing that, sitting around the table and having this discussion about doing this and how DHS actually changed their definition once again on how to count COVID cases. Okay. So with people discussing this, they are basically trying to justify reasoning for being able to do this, you all.
Right.
Even though it's fake, it's false, even though it has this sense of lies surrounded by it. They do this
now the COVID is not false.
The COVID, way they're counting the cases. Right. And this was there back in May. preparing us for a day like today, and I'm going to allege it all because I wasn't there in the meeting, but what I suspect, Diamond, is that with them doing this here and preparing for this day, so anytime they want to say it's a spike, this is a way to say it's a spike, even though it's only one confirmed case.
Right.
But now, with this being done in the middle of May, if you remember, the Memorial Day is whenever that happened with George Floyd.
That's right.
Okay? George Floyd died and got killed.
Right.
Remember that, you all? All right. For 2 to 3 weeks, there was no mention about coronavirus.
Because they was marching in the streets, remember?
The spike, the death. There was no mention about that. But whenever President Trump said that he was going to do his rally, all of a sudden, Corona dumped Heineken and they came back. Okay, came back on the scene. Now all of a sudden there's a spike. In my own personal opinion, I feel like this was something that was already being put in place, created for such a day as this right now.
Meaning the new numbers, the new way that they count the cases.
That's right, because the definition had just changed right before George Floyd was killed.
So while they have you all distracted with this, they're doing something else
over here
to prepare for the next phase, to keep our country like it is.
Exactly.
Now who's doing this here?
Who?
This is the straight left that's doing all of this.
That's right.
I want you all to understand everything, all of our government entities have been infiltrated with those that do not like America, that want to tank our economy, that don't care about Americans having to sit home and not working. This is really actually happening, and it's happening before our eyes. Somebody go get Belinda out the basement. Tell her she can come back
She can come back up
so we can talk to her, because we don't want her. Really, we don't want you to be left behind.
That's right.
So
you know this.
So what we have to do as Americans, we need to start looking at who's running these entities, like the CDC, the FDA, the WHO, and you know President Trump pulled away from the WHO. That's right. Remember, the World Health Organization threatened Donald Trump with more body bags. They did that when all of the pandemic started.
Can you explain that? Because so that people won't get that part twisted.
Okay. Well, what happened as soon as the pandemic started? You had the WHO want you to do everything their way.
A particular way.
Right. Well, when President Trump got in wind of some things, I guess he didn't like some things or whatever, or maybe was questioning some things. The WHO, they didn't like that. And so what they did was threaten the president with more body bags, because around that time, people started passing away, and they claimed, quote unquote, I don't know if it was with or from COVID.
Nobody know, because no autopsies was done.
We're going to explain that. Write that down somewhere so we can go back to that. Right? So I was taken aback whenever the WHO, who is supposed to protect Americans, when they said that. So I knew immediately that something sinister was going on. So the mere fact that the president pulled away from them, they are going along with China, their propaganda. You knew China spreaded this, but you're taking up, the WHO took up for China.
And they did not tell us certain key information. And early on, the WHO claimed that this was not person-to-person transferable. It wasn't contagious like that. Even though there was some information that they already knew. A lot of these different organizations is in the tank with China. That's why they got us wearing all of these masks and trying to convert and conform over to communist China.
Now, let's talk about the mask, and then
allegedly,
we're gonna go back.
Because I went in the meeting.
If you want to wear your mask, you wear your mask. You follow the protocol.
Yeah.
I just don't think that they should mandate that for everybody. Now, I heard some people say, well, it's to protect me, not you. Well, why in the hell will I kill myself to protect you? Think about that. Now, if I have asthma, you telling me I need to put on this mask because you're going to protect others. I fall out and hit my head and I'm gone. How did that protect you?
Yeah.
I thought when you get on the plane, they tell you to put that mask on your face
the oxygen
first.
on you first. That's right.
Before you try to start saving others.
That's right.
So
That's
don't
right.
tell. So I don't want to hear that. Oh, it's to protect others. You protect it if you have it on. Why you worried about others?
That's right.
Worry about yourself.
That's right.
And I say that to say this here. And write it down still because I know
got it. Go ahead.
I just read something where a bus driver, he was left brain dead because people on the bus beat him up. Now he got to drive the bus. They beat him up about half to death because we wasn't wearing a mask. This mob mentality, this social justice BS has got to stop. And what I would tell anybody, don't get caught up in that. Mind your own business. When I walked in the grocery store the other day without a mask, didn't nobody bother me. They were minding their own damn business. And that's what you need to do. Don't join in that mob mentality. As long as you are protected. Remember, this is a 98% recovery rate and a 2% mortality rate.
And you know, I also had the opportunity to walk into a store as well without a mask on. And I dared someone, it was all on my face, don't bother me. You mind your business and I'll mind my business.
Right.
Now, a lot of them, you can tell that a lot of them was really ready to pass out. Because, see, when you're rebreathing your own breath, and God forbid if your breath stinks.
And you don't, and listen.
Just imagine rebreathing funky breath.
Can I say this here? And your breath will stink if you don't floss.
If you don't floss.
Do you know a lot of people don't floss and be wondering why your breath stinks? That's because meat is stuck back there in your tooth.
Yeah, smell like
and
chitlins.
done turned into something, some kind of, you don't know what's back up in there. You got to floss them all out. Floss all that stuff out.
But if you rebreathing that stuff, imagine your breath smelling so funky like maggots and stuff. And you rebreathing that. And it looked like these people was going to fall out. Now, I'm inhaling fresh air. My body is doing what it's supposed to do. It's inhaling the oxygen and it's taking out the carbon dioxide. That's what it's doing. But a lot of them was rebreathing their own funky breath because it looked like they was about ready to pass out. Now, the sad, sinister thing about all of this is that this virus is so small, it can still pass through the mask. And you got your scientists and your doctors that won't even tell you all what's actually happening here. That's why I say, is this about COVID or about conformity and converting? What is this really about, you all? Because if the mask didn't work 2 months ago,
come on, girl,
tell me how the hell is the mask gonna work right now today? Okay?
Can I say this?
Go ahead on and say it.
They say that this is dangerous.
Yes.
This is spreading like wild.
God, run for the hills.
And they got you all wearing masks and they claim it's in the air or whatever.
Yes.
But why isn't there any biohazard containers and bags put out for you to put these mask in? Or the affected gloves. If this is so like, oh my gosh. Another thing. If this is so, oh my God, what we should be so afraid of.
Yeah.
I just lost my damn train of thought.
Well, if it's like that, and I can pick it up.
Come on, pick it up.
Because how is it?
Wait. Silk, I gotta pick it up.
Come on, well, bring it back.
If it's so dangerous, why do you have to do things to inflate the numbers? You know what? Why I be forgetting my train of thought is because I'll be playing. I'll be so passionate. Why do you have to inflate or do stuff to inflate? Come on.
So dangerous. How can we all line up at Lowe's?
Oh, somebody, thank you, Toya. Who is that? Tanya?
What Tanya say?
Is that Toya? Tonya. Okay. Tonya, I like that.
Tanya.
That's not a T-A, that's a T-O.
Okay,
Tonya.
come on.
Tonya said 1.5 million cases of tuberculosis last year, and no one needed a mask. Tonya, thank you.
Yeah.
Come on.
All of these kids with all of these germs and bacteria and colds inside of the snotty nose inside of the school for years upon years and decades upon decades. Not one mask. What you do is you send a child home that's sick. Not close down the whole school.
Addison said, what about the eyes? What about the eyes? I didn't want to mention the eyes before they told everybody got to wear goggles.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
Paper goggles.
Now, first, they wanted us to go with those paper straws, drink out the paper straws, which could have choked us if some paper would have got lodged in our throat. Now they talking about you got to walk around here with a paper mask. Pretty soon they gonna be wanting us to wear a paper plate on our head. Listen, at some point, this fuckery has got to stop. And excuse my language, you all. We got to use common sense.
It got to end.
We got to use some common sense.
You want to
make no sense. If this is not, listen, you got us. Listen. Every time it seems that we are about to get out of it.
Yeah.
You pull me back. It's like a lover. I'm leaving you. I'm leaving you, Bob. And it gonna be we don't have no more. I'm gone. And every time you get ready to leave Bob, Bob want to take and pull you back with those sweet. Well, you know this. He make you think that you can't make it out there because you got to be in here because there's something scary out there. It's something more scarier than COVID out there.
Right.
Because I remember when we had an epidemic with HIV/AIDS.
That's right.
You didn't see people protecting themselves from that. But you all are so scared of this here COVID with a 98% recovery rate and a 2% mortality rate.
Yeah. And everybody is conforming to covering up their mouths with masks. But when they say protect yourself down there by covering it up.
No, they don't want to do no mess like that.
Don't nobody want to cover it up.
Don't nobody want to do no mess like that. You know, and nobody is talking about at some point we cannot allow, we have to wake up.
And we got to live.
We have to wake up.
We live with H1N1. We live with SARS. We live with AIDS. And we living with this COVID-19
and I got a feeling because I keep hearing or I keep reading that whatever this coronavirus is, it's a mixture of HIV and SARS. I have a feeling, my own personal opinion, that there is going to be a cure for AIDS.
Oh, well,
I think that there is going to be a cure for.
I believe there's already a cure for AIDS.
That's just my humble opinion.
I believe there's already.
I believe that some of these people are going to be set free and going to be able to live healthy, beautiful lives.
Well, even down to this COVID-19, you know, there was a study that came out about the hydroxychloroquine.
Right. It was put out by. Let me just pull this up.
Go ahead.
I like to go ahead on and have my little stuff.
Get your source for the media.
Be like,
because I know they on here watching.
Diamond and Silk didn't say this right.
Diamond and Silk didn't add a source.
Right.
They didn't add a source.
But this come from this hydroxy.
It's a study that came from
the Hereford Health Centers. Said that treatment of hydroxychloroquine cut death rate significantly in COVID-19 patients.
That's right.
And so, why can't we use this medication? Because the WHO came out and they said that they are continuing the discontinuing. The WHO is continuing hydroxychloroquine and Lupinvix Rentovir treatment arms for COVID-19.
Lopinavir treatment, arms for COVID-19.
This is another medicine with hydroxychloroquine. But what I don't understand is why are they trying to fight on this
particular medicine?
What you all
that's been here for years.
This is what the military. This is what the military. When they go overseas, this is what they pop them up with. Is this hydroxy?
And it's inexpensive.
That's right.
And it's inexpensive.
Right.
So why is it that the WHO and a lot of these other big time organizations is against hydroxychloroquine, something that's been here for years and been treating symptoms in people for years? They want to get rid of this, you all.
Right.
Once again, let me say it like this.
Come on.
That's why it's time to repeal that Boy Door Act.
Come on.
Somebody got their hands in the cookie jar. And they get paid off of these other different medicines that they quote unquote create and they take and get patent, you all.
Right.
That's why they pushing all of these other medicines instead of the cheaper medicine that's going to work for us. I mean, we got the smartest president ever in this world for stockpiling this particular medicine, hydroxychloroquine.
Now, let me say this to you all.
Say it, Diamond.
Okay, so
we better whisper.
I can't stand whispering because you know I like to talk just like this.
Becky in the back.
Becky in the back of here. So they want to they don't like the hydroxychloroquine. But what you all don't understand and what y'all don't realize, some of these hospitals in these states that's ran by Democrat governors and mayors,
yes,
signed executive orders for this here medicine not to be used.
That's right.
You know, it's hard for me to understand how Governor Cuomo and Governor Whitmer up there in Michigan can say that they are for black lives when you allow black lives to go ahead to die.
To die.
Because this medication probably would have saved them.
And the hydroxychloroquine, I was told, is best used in a combination with the Z-Pack. The Zistarize, I believe I'm saying it right, but it's the Z-Pack. With that combination used together. That's right. But now, if President Trump signed an act, okay, where you have a right to choose, okay, your right to try is what it's called, right to try, then why did these governors sign this executive order, which basically restrict a person's right to try hydroxychloroquine?
That's right. Michelle said, I just got to read this here.
Go ahead, Michelle.
Because she out there in the field with Belinda.
Okay.
Michelle said, you all are so blind by Trump. He don't give a damn about y'all, and he's behind most of, not all of this BS. Michelle, that's how, you know why you say that? Because your mind is bewitched. But you know what your sister's getting ready to do?
Yes.
We gonna school you, Michelle. So here's the lesson. Let me educate you.
Take a listen.
President Trump is the president of the United States.
Right.
2 top doctors, scientists, who happens to be liberals, walked up in his office and told him, you need to shut down the country because there's a virus that's coming that China done released and it's going to kill up millions of people.
Right.
Ask the president, Michelle, what was he supposed to do? Because he's damn if he do, he's damn if he don't.
That's right.
If he would have closed, if he would have kept the country open,
right,
Michelle, somebody like your black ass would have been complaining.
That's right.
Oh, it's his fault because he kept the country open. But what he did was what the top scientists, because the liberal media told everybody, even social media told everybody, we all have to listen to the top scientists. So he did what the scientists wanted him to do.
That's right.
And he closed down the country.
That's right.
Now, itch. And I didn't used to be with it.
Not yet.
Who fault was it?
That's right.
It was these 2 scientists that walked up in his office with flawed data. And now look at what they got us on.
That's right. Wait. Because after President Trump said he wants the country back open,
Michelle,
okay, he wanted open back up. It's these liberal governors
and mayors that will not allow your state to open back up so that you can take your black behind back to work.
That's right.
So don't blame this on the president.
That's right.
Everybody, the left-leaning liberal. Understand this, Michelle, Miss Bronson. Please understand this, my baby. That the left-wing media, liberals own about 98% of the media.
That's right.
What you pick up and what you read. What you're looking at on television.
Right.
So with them owning the media, had he not closed it down,
right,
he would have gotten blamed. He's damn if he do, damn if he don't. He would have gotten blamed for everything.
And let me break something else down for
Michelle. Wait a minute. I don't want my thing to get off of Michelle. Gosh. Okay.
But let me break something else down for Michelle.
Break it for Michelle.
I'm hearing a lot of people say what's going on in the country now is Trump's fault. President Trump is not part of Black Lives Matter.
That's right.
Okay? He's not out there marching with, and destroying and terrorizing Americans like Black Lives Matter and Antifa. President Trump is not a part of that. The people that fought right now are these different domestic terrorist organizations like Black Lives Matter, Antifa, and all of these different groups that want to reap havoc on the American
That's the civil unrest part of it. Because,
that's right.
Michelle, in case you don't know, all that was planned.
That's right.
Michelle, that's right. But by these organizations that put this mess in place.
Right.
You may say, Michelle, well, how do you know? Because it's after George Floyd death and people go out in the streets the next day protesting.
Right.
How do they all know where to meet? How do they all know that they was going to meet up at their place? Because emails went out. You all have they all have their little stuff. So that, this is what we going to do.
How did they know?
Then, wait. And with the media owning 90%, the liberals owning 90% of the media, they intensified it.
That's
and
right.
it grows.
That's right.
And it grows, Miss Michelle.
How did they know where to find all of the bricks? The stack of bricks.
All of that was organized. It's
That's right.
organized.
It was planned.
Chaos.
When they had us all locked in, stuff was already being set up,
And
sweetheart.
planned.
It was
You have
already
to
being set
understand
up.
what psychological warfare is, my
Right,
darling.
right.
You have to. What you gonna do, Michelle, when some of them come hit you in the head? What you gonna do when somebody come and take your life? Because do you know how many black people done died in all of this? That's why I tell your black behinds to stay home.
Right.
Get out of this.
Right.
Get out of this. Because this ain't about black lives.
No.
This don't have nothing to. This is about how it's gonna make black lives look.
That's right.
When all of this is over, black people gonna be blamed for a lot of stuff.
And this is about them using black lives to push a white liberal agenda.
That's what they doing, my baby.
That's all that's happening. People like you, Michelle, you're being used to push this white liberal agenda.
And here's the deal. Let me say. Can I say this to Michelle? Please let me say it.
Get her.
Michelle, you sitting up here, you probably one of the ones pump yourself a Black Lives Matter, who's a propaganda organization, a Marxist organization, trying to push socialism and communism and want to disrupt the nuclear family. That means, Michelle, they don't want you to have no father in the house. They don't want you to have no man in the house.
That's right.
Don't you love your black men? If you love your black men, you should want them to be leaders.
That's right.
Now, you all pumping your fists in the streets. You want to take down statues for what? Why? Because of slavery. Well, why are you voting for the party that fought a civil war to want to keep slavery going? Which is the Democrats. Why would you want to vote for a Democrat?
That's right.
So who's bewitched your mind?
Michelle.
Who using you, Michelle? For the liberal ideology. They use you to kill your baby. They use you to drink liquor like a fish. What do you see black people doing? Half naked. I'm sorry, they don't drink
the liquor.
Okay, they drink water.
They drink water.
But they use you to drink liquor. Who do I see y'all all with your little cups? They got black people portrayed on TV like we sluts, and all we supposed to do is be drinking and acting a fool.
That's right.
You like that kind of foolishness, Michelle?
You like being pimped?
Who bewitched your mind? It's the liberal ideology, and it's not into black people. Get away from that.
That's right. That's
that
right.
Things ain't gonna change for black folks.
When you're talking about this liberal ideology, I saw some news the other day where Rickey Smiley, his daughter was shot.
She was shot twice.
She was shot twice, I believe, in her leg.
She was shot twice, right?
And he was so thankful that she didn't pass, and I was thankful that she didn't pass. When I heard, I was like, Lord, thank you for sparing his daughter's life. Now I understand Rickey; he don't like Diamond.
No, he don't like Diamond himself.
But we not here for him to like us.
That's right.
The deal is, there's another human being that's been shot, but it was shot by a black person. So I listened to Rickey Smiley, and you and your family, Rickey, you are in our prayers. Right. But there was something I heard Rickey said that I'm gonna have to call him out on. You know, he talked about how he is really behind this organization, Black Lives Matter, that he's really down for the organization. So I really would love to ask Rickey. I wish we can get him on an interview, because I would love to ask Rickey, so are you down for family? The black family structure being decimated, destroyed? Right. Because that's what the Black Lives Matter organization,
that's what they want to do.
That's what they do. It's in their guidelines. It's in their bylaws. That's what they want to do for the black family. Go and read it, you all. This is not about black lives. This is just an organization disguised.
And then can I say this here?
Yes.
The money that they've taken in, probably it has been alleged over $100 million. How much of that money is going to black lives? Black lives in neighborhoods and communities, building up black businesses that was burnt down, during the riot. How much? You got to know when you're being used. I'm all for people standing up for black lives. I'm standing up for black lives because I'm tired of seeing black lives kill other black lives.
That's right.
But I will not be pumping my fist in the name of a propaganda organization that don't care about the black family.
That's right.
And black lives.
That's right.
Because I was the other night.
Yes.
I woke up in the middle of my sleep.
Something just woke you up.
Woke me up about 3-4 in the morning. So I'm always looking at my social media. Looked on Twitter and saw Don Lemon trending. So Don Lemon had an interview with Terry Crews. Didn't give Terry Crews the opportunity to talk. Everybody is supposed to be upset with Terry Crews because Terry Crews have an opinion and he can have an opinion.
Right, right.
And so I saw that and I'm like, according to Don Lemon, he was basically saying the Black Lives Matter organization only represent police brutality, not black on black crime. Well, maybe they should call it police brutality organization and not Black Lives Matter.
Right.
Because you got all of these, especially around the 4th of July, there were a lot of black lives lost due to violence, gun violence, done by other black lives. The people that shot Rickey Smiley daughter, I believe that was black boys.
Was black boys that did it. Black lives that did that.
So maybe they should change the organization name because people are being...
Listen. Black Lives Matter was founded by 3 black women who have basically been sold out.
That's right.
Bought out by white liberals.
That's right.
Okay.
There you go.
That organization is now being used to allegedly launder money. It's like a money laundering scheme.
Yeah, because the money don't go directly
go
to Black
to
Lives.
Black
It goes
Lives
to Act Blue first, and then Act Blue distribute that money to Black Lives Matter.
To Black Lives Matter and to
other organizations.
To Democrat politicians.
That's right.
That's right.
So I heard that we made the New York Times with something that I tweeted out because I needed to understand this, and I'm trying to go back down my Twitter feed.
I'm about to say we made the New York Times.
I think New York Post, New York Times, one of them. You know, let me go back and let me see if I can find it because...
But while you're doing that, can I just say something else about Terry Crews? Because I was looking at something else and I saw Lamar Rucker. Now, I used to have a crush on Lamar Rucker.
Yes.
But you know, after listening to him, he just took and just messed up my whole spirit. Because how is it that it's wrong for one black man to have a difference of opinion from 4 black men? Because if you have that difference of opinion like Terry Crews have, then you got the other black man that's going to call you coons and going to say you're lost and say you're wrong. So how is it that white people can have an opinion, can be Republican, can be Democrats, can be independent and liberal, but black people are only taught that you can only be one way, and that's Democrat. I think that is so wrong to take and try to bully somebody out of their opinion.
Right.
That is so wrong. And that's what's been happening here, especially in America.
Right.
And it's time to stop.
I'm just looking for my...
What was it about? Tell me what was it about.
My tweet was about... Here it go, right here.
Okay, you got it.
So when I woke up and I saw that, I had to explain to Don Lemon, and I tweeted, Don Lemon claims that BLM is only about police brutality. No, it's not. Their goal is to disrupt the family structure where children are no longer raised in a 2-parent home and they're trained Marxists pushing for communism. Sounds like another agenda to harm black lives. But this is why I think we made the media, because I wrote this. If what Don Lemon say is true about BLM, Black Lives Matter being only about police brutality, then why are they still protesting?
Why?
We don't see police killing black lives. It's black lives killing black lives.
That's right.
And I really wanted to make that to make him understand. And the reason why I said, well, maybe the organization should change their name to something else, because people are confused. They out here pumping their fists thinking that it's all black lives and it's just the ones that get killed by a white cop.
No. They need to dismantle the whole organization.
Yeah.
And what needs to happen, all lives need to matter by us all being Americans. It's one race, and that's the human race. It's the United States, not the divided states. And we should not allow these different domestic terrorist organizations to separate us in any way, shape, size, or form. We didn't like segregation back in the day. Don't create another organization or change the name to another organization to create segregation.
That's right.
Because that's what's going on
Because
today.
they want it equal. And now that they got it equal, now all of a sudden you want to go back to that segregation mentality.
Yeah, it's a problem.
And the sad thing is, you know, President Trump was talking about like the schools. Schools need to open.
Yeah.
But a lot of this stuff is being taught in our schools to our young people to disrespect. How you 13 years old and you talking about you don't like this country and you don't feel free? Well, tell me where else you gonna go where you gonna feel free so we can go head on and send you there.
Yeah. You have yet to pay one bill. You not even grown. And you talking about you hate this country.
Yeah.
You don't even know this
That's
country.
right. Another thing, with all of the violence, a lot of violence happened in Atlanta, and the mayor of Atlanta, I can't think of her name, came under fire. And so now I think her and the governor got together. They're going to call in National Guard to calm down some of that
Because
violence.
an 8-year-old got killed. An 8-year-old
But I had to
got
tweet
killed.
out on July 6th that the Atlanta mayor should have been telling the black community enough is enough of black on black crime weeks ago, instead of criticizing the POTUS, the president of the United States.
That's right.
See, black people, this don't come home to roost at y'all
And
door.
your door.
That's right. In the community. Stuff that they don't want to talk about. See, you always feel like somebody is judging you.
Right.
But black people need to be called out on your nastiness, on the stuff y'all do. Because I don't be out there committing crime.
Even down to a lot of these mayors marching with Black Lives Matter in the street against America. Shame on you. You was voted in and elected to protect the American people, not just some old domestic terrorist organization named Black Lives Matter or Antifa.
Somebody called us pork lovers. Listen, I do love a little pig.
I love the pig.
And now, when everything's going on, I try to get my meat. I try to get it from behind where the butcher can cut it up.
The butcher can cut it. That's right. We want the real meat.
But you can call me what you want to, baby. But what you won't call me is ignorant. Because in case you don't know, let me tell you what they doing to communities where you probably stay at. They now going up in there just testing y'all. Y'all don't even know what time. Against your will. Y'all don't even know what time it is.
That's right. To
For
add
something
another case
something with a 98% recovery rate.
Yeah.
But you're so ignorant.
Yeah.
They got you wanting to hate the president. So distract you with that. So you won't see what they undercoverly trying to do to your black behind. It was just like Jesus.
Yes.
What they did to him, I just think about it often, Silk. They crucified him. They didn't even realize he was the Savior until after they crucified him.
That's right.
They didn't even realize Jesus was the Savior until after they crucified him. And some of you folks, white folks, black folks, the ones that you stuck in the left-wing media and the narrative that they keep spewing, they want you all to believe that President Trump, it's because of him. No. He's the one standing in the way so they won't push this sick, sinister BS on our country and on the American people.
That's right.
White lives, white people, if we matter to all of you all, please y'all go vote Trump. We only make up 14% of the doggone population.
That's it.
Vote Trump. Please save black lives.
Please save us. Save our lives, white people. We only make up 13 or 14%. Y'all, it's a lot more, y'all. Please
go
vote
Trump because Biden put out. Do you see it? Yeah. Go. We won't just rebuild this nation. We'll transform it.
Right.
Now, when he was in the administration with Obama, I remember when Obama said he wants to fundamentally change this country.
That's right.
Do you all like this change?
Do you like this?
You like being in your house?
Do you like
You
this?
can't go to work. You got to wear a mask on your face. They coming in your communities to test you. They talking about all this vaccines.
Using you as a guinea pig.
And some of these governors and these mayors of these Democrat states, they try to mandate that stuff. You like that?
You like that?
Because if you do, let me know.
Let us know. You got Ian Omar talking about defunding the police, dismantling the political and economic system.
So you want the political and economic system dismantled?
This is Representative Omar that's
You want the police to fund it because they're going to come up, let me tell you something. They're going to come up in your community for these black people, and that's where the killings is going to start happening.
Right.
And it ain't going to be white people coming up in your community. It's going to be black people your skin color.
Yes.
That look like you that's going to be committing the crimes in your community.
That's
then
right.
you're going to say, where's the police? Well, you asked to defund them.
To defund the police.
You didn't want to find them no more.
Right.
So now they gone.
They gone.
So now you sitting looking crazy.
Looking crazy.
You don't own a gun because you probably have a felon. Or they probably convinced you to get rid of your gun.
Yeah, for gun control.
Look at how you set yourself up.
Yeah.
But when you're ignorant and you don't know,
Yeah.
and you listen to fake news.
And then how do we have people that have infiltrated our government now telling us that they want to dismantle the political and economic system?
Well, you know, Ilhan Omar, she is from Somalia.
Yes.
And their systems have been dismantled over there.
Right.
And though she left as a child, that mentality, we can't have that BS over here.
Hell no.
I don't want to see our country destroyed and looking like a third world country.
Yeah.
And now we're under this dictator regime where now they're practicing socialism and they're practicing communism on the country.
People ran away from that.
People come to our country to obtain the American dream, not live in the American nightmare.
That's right.
And what the Democrats are trying to do is keep us living in the American nightmare. Stay in your house. This is spreading. Oh, it's getting big. Something with a 98% recovery rate and a 2% mortality
What they're
rate.
spreading is fear.
Come on.
That's what they're spreading. They're spreading fear.
I like what Linda said. Linda said Christians need to band together. Not only Christians, Americans. I don't care if you black, white, polka dot, or plaid. I don't care what side of the aisle you on. Do you want this happening in our country? I think at some point we all need to get on the same side.
Yes.
See what I found out about the party? It's a party with two wings. They're not fine with one wing because you got those on the left, but you also got those on the right. That's doing sick, sinister BS up in this country.
That's right.
And they're part of the problem too.
That's
it's time that we as Americans get on the same side and fight against globalism, socialism, and communism, and not allow people from other countries to come in and push that BS down our throats. And then people like Belinda, Melinda, and Michelle, you won't be able to go get your hair and your nails done. And if you get out and you make some money, they'll be taking your money
Taking it from you.
splitting it.
Yes.
And giving it to everybody else that ain't done nothing.
That's right.
To get that money.
Just to do that.
Trying to tell you all, your sister's trying to warn you. So instead of you talk about how much pig I eat, because I damn sure had some this morning.
Yeah, my bacon was crispy and good.
You need to be talking about, let me listen to these girls. I may not like them, but let me see what they're talking about.
Oink, oink. Whatever the hell it takes. If you want to look at me as a pig, just listen to me with your ears so that you can hear the common sense that's coming out of my piglet mouth. Okay? Because what we're trying to do is warn you all. These people want to use your ass as a guinea pig.
That's what they're doing.
For some medicine that they won't even give to their own children.
That's right. And for a vaccine that they won't give to their own children.
A vaccine. Thank you for correcting me.
And some medicines could have saved black lives.
People's lives. And they signed it, put it in executive order
for you
to
not
restrict
to use that.
The hospitals from even giving people that.
Yeah. And all of this is designed to hurt President Trump. And this is why you all need to go vote for him.
You have Michelle talking about, or people like Michelle want to blame Trump for all of this. This is not Trump. The governors, your governors and your mayors are the ones. I heard Kumo this morning saying Donald Trump thought he can do this and tell people when to open it. He can't do that. We get to do that. Well, he basically, Kumo told on himself. Kumo and Blair DeVaggio, whatever name, is responsible for New York. They are the governor and the mayor right there in New York. All of that sick, sinister BS that you see going on is because of Kumo and de Blasio. They are the ones responsible for that, not Trump. What you see happening in these different states, it's the mayors and the governors. Donald Trump said, I want the country open.
That's right.
Let the kids go back to school. We got to live with this virus. We can't stop our lives. But you got people like Cuomo and de Blasio, these Democrat, left-leaning sinisters, Democrats that want to take and keep this country shut down for a virus that has a 98% recovery rate and a low mortality rate, where we have plenty of therapeutic medicines
to treat
this.
Even Roy Cooper here in North Carolina want to keep parts of our state shut down. For what?
For what? And then they come back to say, okay, this here has happened because of COVID-19. Then you go in and you rip off the government, which is our tax dollars, Americans. They say, oh, we need these millions or billions of dollars to recuperate our particular state. But they are the one that kept it closed down.
Right.
Okay? So I hope that if these states don't open back up, for one, and if they don't open back up these schools and get these kids back in schools, I hope we stop funding them.
They should be.
We stop giving them these government grants for this different stuff.
And what you all should do is vote these people out. You keep voting for them. Yeah. Just like I said it one time and I'll say it again. You have people upset about slavery.
Yes.
But you're voting for Democrats who fought in a civil war to keep your ancestors enslaved. You talk about slavery. You want to talk about slavery? Let's talk about the slave trade right there in Somalia. Let's talk about the human trafficking slave trade that's happening in our country and across the world now, that the president is trying to stop. Why do you think they so upset with him? The media, left-leaning liberals, Hollywood. Somebody's house is about to come tumbling down.
Yeah, that very train is coming to us.
You shall know the truth.
Yes.
And the truth is what's going to set everybody free.
Yes.
The people that you look up to, even the people that say they represent us. And the scary thing, us being black people, us being two black women, the crazy thing is the ones that you think that had your back, the black people, you're going to see how they're going to come tumbling down too. What I don't understand, what people don't understand when we talk about slavery, it was the black man that sold black people into slavery. Did you know back in the 1600s, I heard a black man had slaves?
Yep, that's right.
But then after they got tired of the black man selling his own, they took him too.
Yep. They said, you ignorant enough to sell your own. They turned back and took his ass too. Yeah.
So listen to me, you all.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in what the media keeps saying.
Right.
They in on it.
Yeah.
98% of them is in on all of this.
Yeah.
And then they bewitch your mind.
Yeah.
Because you only go by what you see and what you hear. And if you hear it every day, you start to believe.
You'll start to believe
you
it.
will start to believe it.
And one more little nugget that I always try to keep out there because a lot of people don't know. Did you know that the Republican Party was founded by black people?
Right there in Texas.
Right. It was to be the party to basically fight against what the Democrat Party was doing, enslaving.
And now somebody said, "Oh, the Democrat Party didn't create KKK." The Democrats were, some of them that sat up there in Congress were KKK members.
KKK members.
If you there's a picture out there with Biden hand in hand with one. Right. You know, before President Trump got into office, there's pictures floating around with him with black people, white people, all people.
Yeah.
Before Biden ever became got any type of government position. Any type of government position. I wonder, are there pictures out there with him with black people? I wonder. You all got this twisted.
Yeah.
Remember, they did not. Before they even knew who Jesus was, before they realized he was the Savior, what they did was crucify him.
Yeah.
They had turned everybody against, for what?
Yep.
For what?
Yeah.
Understand what's going on. And that's why I tell people, take your ass home.
Yeah.
Get your behind off the street. If I had a child, he or she couldn't be in the streets.
No.
Because there's something else nasty happening.
Yeah.
You're getting caught up in it. And innocent lives are being taken.
Right.
That's why I say go home.
Mind control.
Don't be out here attacking a statue. Right. A white statue ain't the one killing you. Black people are the one killing black people.
That's right.
It ain't these white statues.
That's right.
Stop it.
That's right.
Is what I say.
I
like what Sandra said. That's right, baby. They like Trump when his wallet was open. Go ahead.
Can I say one thing? Okay.
Yes,
so
you can.
Something came down the pipeline about Snoop Dogg.
Yes, I heard about Snoop.
Something. Y'all.
He put something out. I don't know if you have it. You don't have to show it.
I don't have it.
There's this little meme with conservatives on it. We happen to be one of the conservatives that's on it. And he's got Coon Bunch.
Right, the Coon Bunch.
The Coon Bunch. And so everybody brought it to our attention. Right. And we could have made up a meme of him every year. Crack cocaine. Yeah. He looked like a thug right here. Womanizer. Yeah. I mean, we put a little phrase upon every picture of him. Right. You know. But we didn't even do that. We didn't do that. We didn't do that. But see, what Snoop Dogg and a lot more other fail to realize is that they're being pimped out like sluts, hoes, and prostitutes. Yes. By the white liberal. They're using black people like Snoop Dogg as a puppet. Right. To sit there and sling hate. And slander your black brothers and sisters. And slander women. That's right. But see, so I'm glad you said that. Yes, this has been the liberal ideology, even with our rap music. Right. They don't tell you to uplift your black sisters. They tell you and teach you and show you how to tear them down. That's right. Just like the slave master. It's a liberal ideology, Snoop Doggy Dog. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but and then what they do, we gonna pay you millions to destroy your own. To destroy your own. You see what I'm talking about? To make derogatory statements about your own. Yeah. Put it in your rap song. Look at Oprah. They paid her millions. Now she tried to destroy who? Michael Jackson for something that he was acquitted for. You see what I'm saying? They pay you, all these white left-leaning liberals pay you. Yeah. So that you can destroy and break down and offend and hurt the feelings or try to hurt the feelings of your black brothers and sisters. And you as a black man, Snoop Dogg, you should be ashamed of yourself. But we understand you don't even have respect for yourself. You don't even have respect for your mama. You don't even have, that's right. Because if you had respect for your mama or your wife, that's right. There's no way you would call other people out their names. That's right. Or think that was cute. Now, he's in a picture with Donald Trump. That's right. He was Donald Trump. President Trump was Donald Trump. So, Snoop, what does that make you? Are you part of the Coon Bunch too? What does that make you? Snoop. Because all of you black boys, you black rappers want to be like Donald J. Trump. You name me one black rapper that ever wanted to be like Joe Biden. All of y'all want to be Trump. You want to be ballers, shot callers, bosses. That's what you wanted to be. That's right. So when I look at Snoop Dogg, he remind me of a poodle. Just the old poodle. All of this bark, but no action. And see, what Snoop Dogg is upset about is that we got off of that Democrat plantation and he wasn't man enough to stand up against it. That's right. He didn't have no balls to stand up against the Democrat mentality. Well, you remember when Gayle King came out and made him look like a biatch. A biatch. But you know what we did for Snoop? We did you one better, Snoop. We didn't throw you under the bus like a biatch. You know what we did? We took up for you. That's right. Because we felt like you should not have called her names. That's right. But you had every right to say she was out of pocket to call her out. Speak your truth about it. That's right. So if we give you the right to speak your truth about how you felt about how Gayle King did when it came to Kobe Bryant. Yeah. Then you give your sisters a right to speak their truth when it comes to the liberal ideology. That's right. And why we walked away from the Democrat Party, who don't mean black people, black lives, no good. And the only time they after a black body is when they need a damn black vote. Yes. I want to talk to Snoop Dogg. Yes. I don't want to have a confrontation. I want to have a conversation. That's right. It's time for us to have a conversation. That's right. Because him, Spike Lee, it's a lot more of others. You all have this mentality that you think is okay to just call people these names and say these different things, but you don't want to have a mature conversation about the issue. The slave master taught them. And then it turned into the liberal ideology. I'm going to pay you to do this. Pay you to do it. I'm going to pay you millions to destroy your own. I'm going to drop drugs in your neighborhood to destroy your own. I'm going to put liquor stores on every corner to destroy your own. I'm going to have Planned Parenthood on every other corner to destroy your own. And you talk about you want to be the majority. Black people, we will never be the majority if you keep killing up your babies. That's right. You keep us in the minority. Oh, black people, stop blaming white folks. That's right. And for God's sake, stop blaming Trump. It's the liberal ideology.
Yes.
That's got you here.
Yes.
Now you got to change your mind. You
Yes.
got to reprogram your mind. Who bewitched your mind? You got to reprogram it.
That's right.
And you can start by stop looking at all of this here liberal TV.
I know somebody that knows Snoop and his people is on this feed.
Yes.
Somebody tell him Diamond and Silk want to talk to him.
Yes.
We want to have a conversation. See if he's man enough to grow a pair and come sit at the table with Diamond and Silk.
He sat at the red table with Jada Pinkett. Come sit at the table with Diamond and Silk.
Bring your black ass over here so we can have a civil conversation.
And we not going to have a conversation, Snoop
No.
Doggy Dog. We going to have a conversation. Ain't gonna be no confrontation.
We got to get down to the deep. Why is this happening year in and year out?
Yeah. We not gonna have a confrontation. We gonna have a conversation with you, brother.
That's right.
But you know, I'm reminded by Monique, and we don't agree political. We will never agree political. But when she started calling out,
don't never say never, girl, because I'm looking at Leo Terrell and he's telling people to vote for Trump and vote Republican, and it like most made me die. He said it last night, and I was like, "Is that Leo?"
Okay, well then let me say, well, we don't know.
We don't know how we.
But I remember when Monique came out with her truth. It was her truth about how Oprah, Lee Daniels, and Tyler Perry did her.
Right.
And you had everybody gaining up on her,
right,
calling her out of her name.
Right.
And you all, when I look at some stuff now, it's the truth. It's our own that throw black people under the bus.
That's right.
I look at what's happening now, and I see our black brothers and sisters out in the streets tearing down statues and participating in that foolishness, along with those white left-leaning liberals.
Yeah.
Where are the Oprahs and the Lee Daniels and the Tyler Perrys telling our black brothers and sisters, and even Obama and Al Sharpton, where they at? You don't be out here doing that. You don't destroy where you live.
Right.
Our ancestors built this.
That's
How
right.
dare you destroy it? They somewhere quiet.
Yeah. Quieter than a mouse peeing on cotton.
When I see that, I said, Monique is right. Give her money. Give her money and pay her what y'all supposed to pay her.
That's right.
Because she right.
That's right.
But you all tried to destroy her, call her out of her name when she's been right all along.
And here's that you just broke down.
Come on.
The white people that you're talking about is against you. You're right there in the same pocket with
them.
You're in the same rabbit hole with them.
Leaning liberal.
Right.
It is the truth.
Right.
I was looking at Sean Hannity the other night, and we're going to get off
we're about to get ready to go.
Sean Hannity had Lawrence out there because they were in New York, and he went out there to talk to some people.
Is it New York or Chicago?
It was in New York. I thought this was in New York.
All right, come on.
And they were protesting. The protesters was protesting about Black lives, but didn't want Lawrence in it. But his life was a black life. Just to ask questions about what was going on while they were out there. So
this is not about Black lives. Look.
No.
Stop being hoodwinked by and okie doke by this foolery.
Right. And I saw where some of the members of Black Lives, I guess this is the Black Lives Matters, walking up in these churches.
You got to be out your mind.
Let me tell you black folks something. Listen to me. Now, we were raised in the church. Most of us was.
Yeah.
And you little small babies, I don't know if you ain't being raised in the church or whatever. Don't walk your ass. Don't walk your black asses. And some of you white left-leaning liberal asses up in the wrong damn church. That's right. What I'm going to say.
That's right.
Leave Christianity alone.
That's right.
People let you serve whoever you want to serve.
That's right.
If you don't like white Jesus, paint them black.
That's right.
But leave these churches alone before you walk up.
And you won't
in
walk
the wrong
out.
You won't walk out. You be meeting your maker or your shaker, whoever.
Yes.
That day.
Right there in the church.
Leave these churches alone. Take your black ass home somewhere.
Damn disrespect.
Pick up a book.
Yeah.
And read it about your history.
Yes.
And why you shouldn't destroy it.
I remember being on an interview and they was talking about the social justice. You know, do I think it's okay for kids to be in this type of group and different stuff? And you know, the person that was asking me, they were for it. For me, I was like, no. Why are we teaching kids how to hate America how to kick against everything that's going on in America?
Jose, I think that's his name. Chicago needs Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter would not be advocated advocating for black lives killing other black lives because in Chicago or anywhere else, because according to Don Lemon, they're only advocating for police brutality.
Right.
So now black lives are on their own. So now black people have to take responsibility like we should have been. Instead of pumping our fist to an organization, we have to take responsibilities for ourselves and understand we're not going to go out there and kill our brother or sister, whether they white or black, pinstripe, polka dot, plaid, Native American, Asian, Hispanic, or whatever. Okay?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
You all better stop looking for somebody to lead you and start being led by God. Lead yourself.
Listen.
You got your own mind. You can think for yourself.
We told you that back in 2015. I love you all. I can go on and on, and I just stopped by to encourage you all, to enlighten you all. I love you. Go ahead.
Thank you for all contributions, everybody. Thank you so much. That's what keep Diamond and Silk going here, because we got to save our country.
We have to save our country. Line. We have to save our lives.
Job. There's a con job. There's a con game that's being pushed on our country.
Oh yeah,
Diamond. It's a con game that's being pushed on our country right now.
That's right.
And we have to all come to the fight.
Get on the same page.
We all got to come to this fight.
Because it's going to affect all of us, even white people.
Yes.
But black people, the way they setting this up,
you're going to be the first to go. You're going to be the first to go. You better wake up.
You better wake
Joe
up.
Joe Biden ain't give a darn about you. He's talking about transforming.
He's talking about transforming. America. And now look, do you see him out there saying, wait, we got to stop this?
Right.
Do you see him saying, no, we don't need to defund the police? He wants children to stay home. Why do you want children to stay home from school?
Right.
They go to school with colds and runny noses.
And runny noses, been doing it for years, for
decades. But you want them to stay home when it comes to schooling. Don't you know that would depress children? Then next thing you know, suicide rate is up.
That's right.
I could go on, you all. Listen, I can go on and on and on and on with this here, but I love you all. And I'm not here to scold you, to berate you, to argue with you. I just want you to wake up and see. Your sisters want you to wake up and smell. There's something else going on here.
Yeah.
And the only one that's standing in the way, they're not out to Trump. They're out to us.
Right.
They want to turn us into a globalized country. They want to turn us into something we ain't never seen before, where our freedoms and liberties are taken away, where our republic is trampled upon. We don't have a democracy.
Right.
It's nothing. It's their control, their rule.
Right.
Do you want to live like that? We don't know what it feels like to live in a third world country.
But we're having a taste of it right now.
That's right.
We're having
with
a taste
of
it
what
right
they're
now.
trying to do. When they want to keep you locked in your house and won't allow you to go to work, I'm sorry, that's a taste of slavery socialism to me.
That's exactly what it is.
When they tell you to walk around with this mask, that's a taste of and let me track and trace you. That's a taste of communism to me.
Yep.
You want to live your life like that?
Ask yourself that question.
You got to ask yourself that question. Is that how you want to continue to live your life? Social distance, we can't be with each other. We can't hold each other's hand. We can't love on each other no more. Is that how you want it to be? Well, if you don't want your country being a third world country, you need to vote for President Donald J. Trump. I didn't ask you to like him.
No.
We didn't ask you to like us.
No.
I told you to vote for him.
That's right.
That's what I need you to do.
That's right.
That's what I need you to do.
And make sure you vote red.
R-E-D. Remove every Democrat. You got to vote them out.
Vote they ass.
You want your country back right on the right track?
Yeah.
You have to vote them out. Because they don't care nothing about your livelihood and how many businesses have lost and what you're losing and how you can't feed your family.
That's right. And beware of these ones that's all of a sudden switching to Republicans. These politicians, these people that's saying that they're running for a particular office, they've been lifelong Democrats, and now all of a sudden this month they're switching to Republicans because they know that they can't beat or win under Democrats.
Yeah, the Democrats are so far left that they are falling off a cliff.
That's right.
The party has been hijacked and taken over by these left-leaning radicals.
Yes, radicals.
That's what they are, and they want to fundamentally transform and destroy America.
That's right.
And it's not going to be good for the American people.
That's right.
Okay, so listen, you all. Don't forget, every day we pray.
Yes.
We pray at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We pray for you. We pray for the country. We pray for our president. We pray for our family. We're praying for us. We hope you're doing the same thing. We believe that prayer changes things.
Believe in the power of prayer.
Power of prayer. Don't forget, visit the Diamond and Silk store. Get your tour tickets at Chit Chat Tour. And don't forget the book, diamondandsilkbook.com. And don't forget to sign up on Chatted, CHATD, like in dog, IT.com. All right. So listen, we was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it the 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So in the meantime, in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Another thing about how perspectives change over time. Bobby Rush, member of Congress, said the other day, "I'm ashamed that I voted for the '94 crime bill." You ashamed of that bill?
Not at all. In fact, I drafted the bill, as you remember.
I know that.
Unless we do something about that cadre of young people, tens of thousands of them, born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision, without any structure, without any conscience developing, because they literally, I yield myself 3 more minutes, because they literally have not been socialized. They literally have not had an opportunity. We should focus on them now, not out of a liberal instinct for love, brother, and humanity, although I think that's a good instinct, but for simple pragmatic reasons. If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now. And Madam President, we have predators on our streets that society has, in fact, in part because of its neglect, created. Again, it does not mean because we created them that we somehow forgive them or do not take them out of society to protect my family and yours from them. They are beyond the pale, many of those people. Beyond the pale. And it's a sad commentary on society. We have no choice but to take them out of society.
Mass incarceration has put hundreds of thousands behind bars for minor offenses. Joe Biden wrote those laws.
Every major crime bill that's come out of this Congress has had the name Joe Biden on that bill. We do everything but hang people for jaywalking in this bill.
Joe Biden's policies destroyed millions of black lives. Joe Biden may not remember, but we do.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. Take a look at my record, man.
When I marched in the Civil Rights Movement, I marched with tens of thousands of others
who had not actually marched during the Civil Rights Movement and kept telling the story anyway.
I come out of the Civil Rights Movement. I was one of those guys that sat in and marched and all that stuff.
Now, his aides went back to say, look, he was in office marching for the idea. That's not the word marching.
I was not out marching.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
They're going to put you all back in chains.
And you ain't black. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. You ain't black. You ain't black. You ain't black. You ain't black.
The most racist thing a person could tell me is that I'm supposed to choose something based on my race.
You ain't black.
We're red, white, and blue.
That's right. He can run, but he won't be able to hide his record. He can run, but he won't be able to hide his record. But he won't be able to hide his record.
We're red, white, and blue.
That's right. We're American.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
My administration will take all necessary steps to safeguard our citizens from this threat.
Hysterical xenophobia. Giving Americans a false sense.
Is it accurate that if these steps had not been put in place, it could have been 2 billion people dead here in the United States?
Yes.
No matter how hard they try to stop us, they can't.
We built the greatest economy the world has ever seen, and we're going to do it again.
Together we're beating back the invisible enemy. What the federal government did was a phenomenal accomplishment.
Through it all, the world has witnessed the unyielding resolve of our incredible American people.
Promise made, promise kept.
And I'm fighting for you, and I love doing it with everything that I have. And you know that. With the grace of God, we will win this war, and we will win this war quickly. And we will make America great again.
And then there's the problem of death. If we're going to argue logically, the argument got to hold up on both sides. All the killing in our community ain't coming from white people. Come on, say amen if you can. We are killing one another. Our old people are scared to get out at night in their own community. They're not scared of white people. They're scared of young black boys on the street. Amen. No. All the killing that's going on ain't going on in River Oaks. It's going on in South Union, in Third Ward, on Cullen and Martin Luther King. Every street that's named after Martin Luther King across America is riddled with crime and death in the name of a man who stood for nonviolence. The church has got to accept some responsibility, because we in here singing and shouting on Sunday morning. Let's get out here and go tell that young black boy and that young black girl, we gonna teach you how to love yourself more than somebody taught you how to hate yourself. Pull your pants up. Take your nasty pajamas off when you get up in the morning to go outside. Wish I had somebody to help me. Act like you got good sense. Talk like somebody's raising you. A whole lot of our problems are self-inflicted. White people ain't breaking in my house. I wish I had a witness here.